Okay. So this reading is going to be on Hero and Josephine. I've done a reading on them a long time ago. I think that was my first ever reading on this channel. I think it was a text box. It wasn't voiceover because I wasn't doing voiceover then. But yeah, I guess it's time for an update on these two. I don't know what that reading said. I'm probably gonna watch it after I finish this reading just to see anything change, anything similar, yada yada yada. But anyway, I'm gonna pull cards on Hero and Josephine's energy and energy between them, and then I'm gonna pull another set of cards on what's their current feeling towards each other. So yeah, let's hurry up and get into this reading. Intro's long. Let's go. Okay, so the card on the left represents Hero's energy, and the card on the right represents Josephine's energy, and the card in the middle represents energy between them. I'm just gonna flip them all over and just tell you how it is. I'm not gonna go one at a time. So yeah. Okay, so the first tarot card, which is the tarot card on the left, which is Hero's energy, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, next tarot card on the right. For Josephine's energy, we have the reverse Chariot. Oh, wow. And then the tarot card for the tarot card in the middle that represents the energy between Hero and Josephine. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. Just by first glances, how is their career right now? Because I'm getting this vibe that Hero is thriving. Josephine is it feels a little stagnant, like things are not going the way that she expected. Things aren't, I wouldn't say they're not manifesting, it's just there's like slow and steady progress and they're stagnant altogether, almost like a blockage, which is very disappointing. It's almost like comparing your journey or comparing your career to someone else's and noticing that they are doing extremely well versus you, or success comes extremely fast for them, yet it comes slow for you. Just by first glances. Not looking good for Josephine. Very interesting. And by the way, this is their energy, their current energy. This ain't any direct feelings towards each other. So I guess we'll do Hero first. Hero has the King of Pentacles upright, which is just telling me someone who is on a successful path, good at making money, good with a career. They know how to invest in themselves to get the right outcome, whether that is business, money, connections. It's like everything is on the incline. It's almost, am I going to say he feels satisfied? He feels fulfilled would be the word. I'm not going to say satisfied because we do have the Five of Cups, which is telling me that there can be some internal battles. So career could be going great, but personal life can be a little all over the place. It could just be like, could I don't know, deal with addictions, like that type of depressed type of energy, like, oh, I'm a great artist, but like it's giving me like the tortured artist type of vibes, like I'm so great and talented, but I'm so sad and lonely and depressed. It can be a little bit like that. I don't think it has anything to do with career. It just could be personal life, feelings, substance abuse, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I forgot to say that. He could feel rejected, or he could be more susceptible of rejecting everybody else, because almost like, you guys don't understand me, just naturally push people away just because. Very moody. Now I think about water, I think he's low-key very moody. Even though his energy came out as a King of Pentacles, I'm pretty freaking sure he's a water sign. I don't think he's an earth sign. I think he's like a water sign. If I had to take a guess, I think he's a Scorpio or Pisces, something like that. Of course, I could be wrong, but I feel like he is a water sign, because I feel like for some reason I know that he's a water sign. I don't know why, but yeah, like the only negative I'm seeing with his current energy around Hero is just personal feelings, complications, either with dealing with or expressing inner emotions, or it could be some type of substance issue, like, addiction, yada yada, stuff like that. I just feel like it's very typical, almost predictable. I'm not downplaying his personal issues. I'm just saying it gives me the same vibes as every other celebrity who becomes famous and indulges in the Hollywood lifestyle. in the, the fast life of being, rich and famous. I feel like it always ends up like that. People end up doing drugs, allegedly, getting addictions, the greed and materialism, stuff like that. I feel like it gets to you mentally and physically over time. I do wonder why Hero feels like people around him do not understand him and his struggles. I'm not sure if that means friend group or like, people in the industry, like colleagues or coworkers, people he work close to when it comes to career. I don't feel like it's the career. I just feel like it has to be more personal. So I'm thinking like close friendships. People who are not famous don't understand the pressure or what he has to deal with on a constant basis, on a daily basis and stuff like that. And it feels very lonely, even though I feel like people have reached out to him, whether it's like personal friends, family, or even freaking colleagues or like other people in the industry. Like he continues to reject them. That's what I feel like is to say some type of depression or just those type of thoughts where, woe with me and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why it like gave me very like, oh, the tortured artist who's like super, super talented, but they're like depressed and sad and stuff like that. Very stereotypical and stuff like that. Again, I'm not trying to downplay his emotions or any type of issues he's dealing with. I'm just trying to explain to you as it's going in my head. I guess the only advice I can give the Hero is learn how to feel satisfied in life. You don't always have to constantly chase this high of needing to be bigger and better, have more and more, because at the end of the day you will never be content. That's the whole thing with greed. You can never stop wanting more, even though you have enough, or you can basically be fulfilled. Like if you think about it, there's people like who are rich, there's middle class, and they're like lower and poor. A lot of people will be satisfied with just being middle class versus striving to be like the 1% and super rich. It's kind of like that. Okay, so hopping over to the Josephine's card for her energy right now, it's a reverse chariot. Funny enough, that's Cancer reverse chariot. Well, chariot card. And again, like I said earlier, there's a weird stagnant around energy. That's why I'm asking, like, what are they currently doing, especially Josephine? Is she still acting, or is she currently filming a movie? Is she currently on hiatus? Is she taking a break? Is she doing something different than what she was with Hero? Because for some reason, it feels like almost like she slowed down, either in her career, her personal life. I feel like it's career, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It's almost like she slowed down or stagnant. I don't think she did this on purpose per se. I feel like it's almost like something out of your control. You have no choice but to like accept it or deal with it. Like this is my life. This is what's happening. I'm gonna have to, stick it by or stick it through to the end. But with the 5 of Cups connecting to the reverse chariot, that does tell me that she is upset about this decline, this stagnant, this loss of direction. Like I was down this good path and then everything with the crap. Like I feel like she is upset about that. Like everything got derailed or went amiss somehow. And I feel like she also, in a way, just like Hero, is feeling internal sadness, like depressed, like being moody and almost like moping and grieving some type of change and loss. But the only difference is Hero is doing pretty good, especially career. When I see that King of Pentacles, he's doing good despite his mental or whatever he's going through, possibly a substance, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I don't know what that is. But for Josephine, I feel like personal, career, relationship, I don't know what, everything's not right for her. Like it's like she has a reason to be no shade sad and depressed versus Hero. Like your reasons for being sad and depressed are a little like I'm not trying to dictate whether or not you should be sad or depressed. I'm just saying like Hero does have something to be thankful for or grateful for in a way. Like you should be grateful. Like you do have some success, money, career, like for yourself right now. versus Josephine, where she doesn't have that. It's like they're stagnant, everything's stopped, things are out of her control, and she's sad about it. She like almost like have a reason to be sad, mopey, depressed, like them having this Five of Cups energy between them. Like they both share this, feeling rejected, alone, mopey, almost depressed, sad, feeling a little lost. But I feel like it's for two different types of reasons. Like they feel the same thing, but two different types of reasons. I honestly, allegedly for entertainment purposes, I do think Josephine miss whatever type of the environment, the settings, the relationship she once had when it came to Hero. I'm not saying that they like had a close relationship or they were more than friends or like stuff like that. I'm just saying she missed like the past. So I guess when they were working on the movies, I'm not sure if they did one or two movies, but she missed like, you know, being in a series, working with him, being in that environment, stuff like that. She missed that probably because it was like, in a way, a consistent path for her versus right now where everything's stagnant, very confused, don't know where to go in life and career right now. It was a lot more normal for her. Like she liked the rhythm of how things were going down when she was still working with or in proximity of Hero. So what I'm saying is, do I think she missed Hero per se, or she missed whatever type of dynamic or environment they were in? I feel like it's more environment. So that's one thing, like, oh, working together in that type of movie series or whatever. Because that's what I kept asking, like, what is she doing now? Because why I feel like everything just is like stop sign, like stop, stagnant, or on a decline. Like it's not as, I guess, as big or as successful as what she was doing beforehand with Hero. I don't know why I'm getting those type of vibes. Like, I don't know. Like, you guys will have to explain to me in the comment sections like you usually do. I wonder, did she ask Hero for possibly some help with getting out of this, like, road stop in her life and career? I wonder. Why do I feel like even if she did, I doubt... I'm not saying he wouldn't help. I feel like I said earlier about the mopey mindset, Debbie Downer low-key, I wonder if he completely either indirectly ignored it or was too busy in his own problems or his own feelings to really help her. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like, did she ask him for help in a way like, oh, maybe a role, like, can you help me get this role or recommend me? And he's like, maybe either she got ignored, left on red, or got a half-ass response. Almost like he's only half there, like, yeah, sure. Like, kind of like he's like half there. It's weird. It's like, I'm trying to think of a great way to explain it so you guys are not confused, because in my mind it makes sense, because I'm thinking of someone like, oh, you call somebody who's half drunk, like they hear you, they're responding, but it's like as the time go by, I doubt they will remember 100% of that conversation. It's almost like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah. Kind of like that. Like, in one ear, out the other a little bit. It's giving me that. Again, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I'm not saying Hero has substance abuse. I'm just feeling there's, like, some type of, I don't know what, when it comes to, like, drinking or some type of depressed coping mechanism. I'm not sure what it is with him, because I'm giving that type of vibe. Like, almost like a little bit of looking for suffering. Like, I'm not saying he's not suffering, but it's almost like you're looking for a reason to be sad and suffering. That's why I described him and his energy as like a tortured artist. Even though I feel like, you know, I'm talented, but a lot of people who are tortured artists, it's like they acknowledge that, you know, their life is kind of interestingly bad, but they don't do nothing to stop it, because it's like, oh, this is how I get inspired, this is how I'm able to like be the best I'm at, have to be going through a lot of crap in life, which sounds crazy when you say it out loud, but hey, celebrities, I don't understand them at all, so don't come for me on that. But anyway, back to Josephine. I am worried for her, because it's giving this energy of wanting to give up, because the Five of Cups connecting to the reverse Chariot card is like it's almost like this hurdle, this obstacle is just becoming so much where I just want to give up on it. That could be give up on career, give up on life. Hopefully that's not it. Like, again, sending love and light towards Josephine, make sure she gets through all these hurdles and difficult decisions or difficult situations in her life, yada yada yada. Again, I just feel like I don't know what exactly is going on in her career and personal life, but I just feel like she's kind of like checked out mentally. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm done with this. I'm done with everything. It is giving very depressed. I ain't gonna lie, it's giving depressed. Like I said earlier, they both have this depressed energy, but for different reasons. I feel like Josephine's is more justified versus Hero's, but I'm not saying his suffering is any less than. I also feel like for Hero, allegedly for entertainment purposes, could be some substance abuse going on over there. But yeah. Okay, that's about it for their energies. I'm finna pull 3 more tarot cards on how they currently feel about each other. Because like again, I don't know if they seen each other after the movies or not, interact or follow each other. I have no clue, but I guess I'll see what their current feelings towards each other right now. Okay, so the next question is I'm going to pull some tarot cards on how they currently feel towards each other. The tarot card on the left represents Hero, how he currently feels about Josephine. The tarot card on the right represents Josephine, how she currently feels about Hero. And the tarot card in the middle represents the energy between Hero and Josephine, how they currently feel about each other. So I'm just going to flip them all over and just give you guys the business, okay? So the first tarot card on the left represents Hero, how he currently feels about Josephine. We have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm getting deja vu from a reading I did recently. Hold on, I'll come back to that. Okay, and the second tarot card on the right that represents Josephine, how she currently feels about Hero. We have the Knight of Wands energy. We got suit so far. Okay. And a tarot card in the middle that represents energy between Hero and Josephine, how they currently feel about each other. We have the reverse lover card. Okay. Wow. Okay. First of all, I can't remember if people ship these two. I would say no. If someone asks like, oh, are they in a secret relationship or are they like love interests and stuff like that? I would say no. It does not feel that way, especially with the reverse lovers card in the middle. Gemini energy, air energy. Yeah, no. I feel like there's some severed bonds, broken relationships, like disagreements, disharmony. They're not on the same wavelength, and they don't, I guess to say, they're not the most compatible in a way. Okay, hop it over to the Page of Pentacles that represents Hero's feelings towards Josephine. Again, I got deja vu. Is it because I did a reading on Gabriel and Maria and Nicole? Because I feel like the Page of Pentacles came out for him too. The Page of Pentacles upright is giving me that Hero's feelings toward Josephine is just like business and money and stuff like that. There's no type of real friendship and attachment. It's just business. So I guess you can see her as just a colleague, someone he works with, another actress who is like the Page is a novice, so someone who's fresh on the scene, up and coming artist, actor, actress, stuff like that. Basically, his feelings towards her are nothing too personal, serious. It's very surface level. I wouldn't say superficial, because like I said, it's just, all about the money and business, and growing your career. Like, oh, I see you as someone, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, who can help me, elevate and where I'm trying to go. I can help you elevate where you're trying to go, yada, yada, yada. We're just, up and coming artists, actors or actresses, whatever, in the industry right now. If you connect the Page of Pentacles with the reverse lovers card, I feel like some type of disagreement or some type of conflict happening between these two. I wonder what happens between Hero and Josephine. I feel like some type of issue, conflict, disagreement, because I'm getting this vibe from Hero that in his mind, who Josephine once were is not the same anymore. Like, oh, my expectations for you or the way I saw you has been changed and altered in a negative way. Almost like she did something, or he saw something, or she reacted a certain type of way that kind of turned him off from her. Almost like, yeah, like, I don't trust you like that anymore. I don't really want to like work with you like that anymore. I don't want to be close to you like that anymore. It's like you're not exactly who I thought you were. It's giving a little bit of that. Almost giving like, oh, you're a liability a little bit. I just feel like, I don't know, Hero saw Josephine do something. Like, I wonder, did Josephine choose, I don't know, the wrong path? Or she had made a bad choice about something that caused a disagreement, disharmony, like to grow apart, like disconnect between them. Like, oh, so you're like that, or you choose this. Like, I thought you were different. I thought you were better than that. Like, I guess you really aren't really the person who I thought you were, like something like that. I'm not sure what happened between them two. Like I have no clue. I just know that they are, I wouldn't say they don't get along. I feel like it's a strong word to say per se. I feel like it's more like they are not compatible. I would say that Hero and Josephine, I think they're not compatible. Especially currently right now, they're definitely not compatible. Almost like they're on two different type of paths. They think two completely different. Like, no. I do feel like Hero thought Josephine was a more open, a more go-getter, but those expectations have been squashed somehow. What choice in Josephine's life or her career that she made that causes drastic change? I wonder what it is. Okay, hopping over to Josephine's current feelings towards Hero, we have the Knight of Wands upright, which is very interesting. The Knight of Wands card is someone I would consider in my mind like very impulsive, reckless. Also, that's my community dick card, okay? Like slinging D here and there, a little promiscuous, stuff like that. And what I'm getting from the Knight of Wands connecting to the reverse lovers card, I think for Josephine, she feels like Hero is a little too much for her. It's giving me someone who's like a little too out there. Think of it like the quiet girl, the quiet, the bookworm girl, and like the bad boy and stuff like that. Like even in my tarot card, the person's like on a motorcycle wearing a leather jacket and stuff like that. It's giving me like they're two completely completely different wavelengths, personality wise, completely different stuff like that. Like you're a little too much for me. Like I can't handle it. Like very, very out there. And why do I get this energy or this feeling when it comes to Josephine's point of view on how she feels about Hero, is that she gets a lot of assumptions about him, like, oh, you give me troublemaker, you give me fuck boy and stuff like that. Oh, you give me someone who have no problem breaking hearts, breaking promises, being reckless and crazy, partying, doing all types of crazy things that I would never want to do or never do. It's giving me like a lot of assumptions. I do feel like low key, no shade, allegedly for entertainment purposes, that some of those assumptions or is kind of correct. Like some things are a little correct, like wild child vibes. Some of the things are a little correct, I ain't gonna lie to you, but not everything, but still. And because of this crazy, chaotic, uncontrollable energy and behavior that Josephine feels like Hero has, she feels like she truly can't trust him, really. Like, do I really know the true Hero? It's kind of like that. Like, is this a facade? Is this really you? Is this you at your full 100%? Or is there more even to you? Like, can you get worse than this? Can you get more chaotic than this? Can you get crazier than this? It's giving me like that. Like, what is your limit? Like, I don't know. It's like low-key kind of scary because I don't know what's your limit is. Like, I can't really read you right. You want to know the craziest thing about this? Despite this, I do feel like Josephine in a way respects that Hero is like this. Is very rebellious, chaotic, energetic energy, like someone who's very free spirit, does what he wants, don't care, just go with the flow. She can respect that because in her mind she's a lot more structured and disciplined, so it's kind of hard for her to really naturally do these things. So it's kind of like a little bit of inspiration or aspiration of watching someone be able to do the things that you never thought you could do in a way. But at the same time, when you're completely different from someone else, it's going to cause clashing differences. Like, you guys are not the same. People say opposite attract, yes, but does that mean it can it stays together. It works out in the long term. I don't know. I feel like when you're too completely different from the other person, I just feel like everything falls apart eventually. I wonder with the Knight of Wands in the reverse lover's card for Josephine's current feelings towards Hero. I wonder if she feels like he's changed, like he's grown either worse or he's became even more extreme than who he was before the fame and the success of their movie and stuff like that. Because in her mind, he could change, just like in his mind, he felt like she changed too. It's crazy because I feel like they both have two completely different approaches on life. Like Heroes can be like free spirit and laid back, but despite that, he's still succeeding. Where Josephine is more structured, planning things out meticulously. Yet her career or her life right now is very stagnant. Things are not in control for her. It's very interesting. It's like when you crave control, things are like out of control versus when you crave freedom, things are a lot more structured down the road for you. I just feel like it's a little bit of that right now. It's like completely the opposite of what's going on for each one of them. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like it didn't, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. Basically, what I'm getting from these three cards, the Page of Pentacles, Reverse Lovers card, and the Knight of Wands, is that Hero and Josephine grew apart, very different paths, very different people. They definitely are not currently dating or secretly dating. I don't see that. They feel very disharmonized, like complete opposite, like it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, especially right now, currently. Like, too freaking different. Hero could feel like Josephine wasted her potential. She changed, not for the better, in his opinion. Josephine could feel like Hero got, I wouldn't say worse, but got more extreme with his personality, the good and the bad traits, the more famous and recognition he received, which caused, again, a grift. And she slowly became almost out of touch with him. It reminded me of someone who you're both trying to like make it in the world, like making your career, trying to be famous. One person become famous and they slowly lose touch of the other person because you're on a different level now. Like you have risen and they're still left behind. And it's almost like we're like strangers now. Do I think these two are friends? I don't know. Like earlier I did say like, oh, maybe Josephine could have reached out to Hero to help her out with a role or something like that. But I feel like there's a lot of rejection and cold energy. In a way, like I'm mentally occupied and I can't give someone else the time and energy that they're looking for. So it's like, do I feel like friends? No. Possibly still cool when it comes to being a co-worker or a colleague, like working together. Sure, that's work. But friend, like personal friend level, no. Secret relationship, no. Like, no. Okay, that's the reading, guys. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.